Guys, this is going to be an exciting video today. Make sure you stick around. We're going to unbox the Micro T and then we're going to go bash it. Just very quick. I want to show our micro race ramps. These will also work great with the Micro T. A lot of you guys have already ordered these, and if you did, thank you very much. But these are still available on eBay. I will post a link down below where you can get these specific ramps to Etsy and eBay, and these will be 10% off for the next week starting today. So it's a sale for you guys to celebrate the Micro T coming out. Make sure you take a look, get yourself a set while this is going on. And actually, let's make it 15%. We're going to do these for 15% off this week. Let's get you guys some ramps so you can have some fun. These are the perfect size. You will see them used today and ran with the Micro T. See, as you can see, they store nice. So those will be a link below. And then, yeah, let's jump right into the Micro T. So guys, first of all, here is the Micro T. It looks very cool through the box. Kind of has Micro B boxing, just with the Micro T symbols on it. They have two colors, just like the Micro B, and then some characteristics down below. This is also a metal chassis, which is very, very cool. And then pure and simple racing fun. So guys, these are selling for 129 bucks. We're going to open it up and we're going to see if it's worth your hard-earned money. Take a look at what all comes in the box. Got a little nice pull tab here. Just to the side for right now. Here is your Micro T. Down below that is all the stuff you will need. Put all this to the side. And then you have your Micro T strapped in here very nicely. Let's grab this out. What the heck is going on here, guys? Can't fit the box back inside the box. There we go. Here is the Micro T. Very, very cool and nice looking. I'm going to go ahead, flip this open. Just like that, and then you will find your electronics in here. Running the same electronics is the Micro B. Here is your battery. It is a 350 milliamp hour 30C2S. And then here is your charger. We are very quickly going to plug this in and let it charge. There is better charger options available, and make sure you stick around the video because we will show you that. But just for this first video, we are going to charge it, or for this first run, we are going to charge it on a charger that is included. So all you're simply going to do, plug this in. You'll see it goes green, red. Then when you plug this in, plug the balance part in, it'll go to red. Now you can just throw that to the side and let it charge. And we can take a look at better look at the Micro T here. If you kind of notice, it is very nice how they have this flip up design on the body. So now instead of using two pieces of Velcro, you're only using one. And then it has this nice flip design here in the back. That is very cool. Still using the same type of battery. Just lay down. Now, something I was very curious about this, guys, that I want to see is I want to see if it still fits on our wall mount. So let's check that out really quick. So here is our Micro B. Let's take that off. Try putting this on and just see how this goes. Nope, looks like we will have to work a new design. That's too bad, I really wanted it to work. So that will not work. Now let's take these back over to the table. Let's take a look at the pair. Here is my Micro B and my Micro T sitting side by side. The Micro B does have some work done to it. The Micro T is completely stock, just out of the box. Kind of see their differences there. Let's put them wheels to wheel. The B is a little bit longer in usual buggy fashion. Flip them over here. Look at the bottom of their chassis. This is a wider chassis. This is a thinner chassis and longer, of course. But the funny thing is I think they are using the same rear wheels. Looks to be about the same. Micro B body comes off like that. And then it goes on like that. Micro T just simply pulls up like that. How nice and simple. Put that back down. Very, very cool stuff, guys. We're going to wait on the battery to get done here, and then we will come back. Before I forget here, you do get the SLT2 radio, which this is an okay radio. It's not the best radio, but we're going to show you how you can dump this radio and get a better radio here in a second. And then you do get some tools, a couple of Allen wrenches, your hex tool, your batteries, and of course your manuals, and a Losi sticker. I'm not going to use this radio as I said, but we will put the batteries to the side because extra batteries are always nice. By now we're all very similar. We all are very familiar to this radio. You do have your steering rate on here, your steering adjustment, and then your steering reverse on the back, and your throttle limit switch, which is very nice to have for the young ones. Very quickly here, guys, we're going to get this binded up to my DX6C radio, and I'm going to show you how to do this. You go to Model Select, going to add new, create, you're going to go in your vehicle type, SLT basic, go back, now we're going to go to name, and we're just going to put in here Micro T. After you get your name in there, Micro T, you can simply click back. Model select, make sure it is correct. There is Micro T. Sorry if you guys can't see this too well. Go back. You're going to get into bind. It's going to be on SLT. You're going to go down to bind. Now we're going to very simply open up our Micro T. And you will not actually need the battery in the vehicle to do this. And then you will turn it on. In the bind mode, you guys aren't going to see this too well, but you're going to hold it. It'll go solid red. And it'll start flashing. Let's try that one more time. So it goes solid red. Start flashing. There we go. Now we are bound up to our Spectrum DX6C. So So we do have this battery here. I'm going to see how charged it is because we may just take it out with this battery and have a little fun. And then maybe by the time this battery is dead, the other battery will be fully charged. Let me see if I can find my... Alright, we got a little bit of a charge in this battery. Probably won't last too long, but let's go outside. Just on the sidewalk here. Let's have a little fun with this thing. So I like to put in my battery, and usually I won't remove these. Oh, you know what? Actually, this one slides in sideways. So there is something different about this one than the other one. The other one does slide in sideways. This one slides in like flat. So your bind plug, you can kind of just tuck away here. So now, turn this thing on. So you know, plug it in. Turn it on, and there we go. We will go in, set our travels. There we go, our travels should be set perfect. Alright guys, let's get this outside and let's have some fun with some Arrmas. Let me tell you guys, this thing turns on a dime. I had a problem with that from my original Micro B. It almost turns too much. Speed seems good. Alright guys, we're quickly going to grab a couple rams here. We'll grab a couple of rams, we'll get them set out, and then we'll have some more fun with this. These guys are very nice. You don't need to worry about and this thing is hitting them nice. Look at that, guys. Oh, our first crash with the Micro T. Try to give you guys a little bit lower. And you know guys, I hate to say it, but I think I'm almost enjoying this thing more than my Micro B so far. Just a fun little sidewalk basher. Had a little crash there. This is a blast, guys. Even if it is just a little circle like this. What a blast. Guys, this thing is just the perfect little sidewalk basher. It's got the perfect turning radius and just everything is just perfect about this thing. I'm absolutely loving it. Oh my god, I might even sell my Micro B and buy a second one of these. I kind of prefer this, I think. This thing is just a little blast. Not that the Micro B is not fun, I don't remember having this much fun with my Micro B. Guys, this thing is an absolute blast. Hopefully you were able to get your hands on one and it wasn't like the Micro Bs. This Micro T is an absolute blast. Sorry. What a fun little sidewalk basher. And these batteries, this battery is almost dead and it's lasting forever. It's nuts. Got a little stuck here. Guys, it would be an absolute blast to get a few buddies together, or even if someone locally is going to start racing these things. It'd be fun to get a club together. It'd be an easy, cheap race. The stock versus stock, it would be tons of fun, guys. Oh, I ran into you guys. I don't understand this crap. It's like every day things just start getting more expensive and cheaper. My DX6C just freaking broke. The wheel like fell apart. So now I got a 3D printed wheel for it. Wow. Cheap, cheap, cheap. But guys, I gotta say, that was an absolute ton of fun. My other original battery is still charging, guys. That was just off that one almost dead battery out of my Micro B. That is crazy. This thing lasts forever. Just as the Micro B did. I want to say I got like 30-35 minute run times out of my Micro B, and that was driving it the way I just was. Guys, I gotta say, I am very impressed. This thing handled really well. I think in like a carpet track situation, this thing would be a ton and a ton of fun. I'm going to check local clubs, see maybe if somewhere's racing these. I think Dollar Hobbies in Minnesota here might be. And if they are, that might be something to look into. That could be fun on the side. Make sure you guys always unplug your car when you're done, even if you shut the ESC off. There we go. Very easy to open. Guys, I gotta say, I think Horizon really hit it out of the park with this, especially this design of the way the body comes up. And then if you need to work on it or get into the rear end, for some reason I take the rear end off, it's just 2 screws to drop that body off. Very simple and easy. You could even just pull these 3 off if you wanted to on top. Very, very cool. Good job, Horizon. I am very impressed. Guys, don't forget, race ramps are on sale. 15% off right now through the next week. Make sure you check that out. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. And if you're not subscribed, guys, make sure you subscribe now. Come on, we're going to have a ton of Micro T content. You know you don't want to miss it.